Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk. Back in another video today, and the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox tie in spring training today, 4-4. Crazy fact here: the Astros and the Red Sox played the other day, a couple days ago. It was Thursday or Wednesday, and not only do in both of their first games against each other in this early spring training, as we're exactly a week into spring training. This is so crazy. This is the second tie between the Red Sox and the Astros. And not only that, but the same score. A couple days ago when the Astros and the Red Sox tied, the final score was 4-4. And the final score today is 4-4 again. That is crazy. But to the other game, it was so even. Both teams scored 4 runs, of course. Both teams had 7 hits. Both teams had 2 errors. I mean, the stat line was even between. Today, not so much. 0 errors in this ball game. 4 runs for each team. 10 hits for the Astros. 5 for the Red Sox. Let's start with the score. Let's go to the scoring summary. Astros start off 3-0 in this game with a Corey Julks home run to left field to score Jake Meyers to make it 2-0. Dusty, let's go to this real quick. Dusty kind of with the lineup today. Really, he had the lineup very, very simple today. He not a lot of major leaguers played for the Astros today. Corey Lee started, so did Chas, so did Jake. That was it. Then we saw Yonder Diaz. That was it. Also, Rylan Bannon played, and so did Bly Majors. But that was no regular everyday starters. I don't even want to call Chas McCormick and Jake Meyers everyday starters because right now they're in an ongoing competition to see who's going to be the starting center fielder. And that is so hard for me right now. I have no idea which one of these guys. Both are playing pretty decent in spring training. Let's go over the scoring summary. So, yeah, Corey Julks hits a home run to left, 2-run bomb, and then it's 2-0. Then C.J. Stubbs then he scores on a balk in the second inning. Whitcomb to second on a balk, and Bannon to third, 3-0 Astros. Then the Red Sox tie the game up in the second, so it did not take them long to tie up this game. A Snyder grounded out to first. Casas scored. Jalen Duran to second. Alfaro to third, 3-1. Then in the second, Romeo Tapia doubled to left. Alfaro scored and Duran scored. We're all tied up at 3. No scoring all the way to the 8th inning. That's when the Astros, Zach Daniels with an RBI single to score Bly Madras and get Dixon Machado to second base, 4-3. Astros take the lead. Then in the 8th inning for the Red Sox, Palka hits a sacrifice fly. Former Houston Astro Nico Goodrum scores, and Valdez to second, 4-4, tie game. All right, so that is it. Astros tie with the Red Sox. Let's go over the individual batters. Justin Dearden starts at leadoff and at right field for the Astros today. He ends up getting a walk and then struck out twice. So, yeah, that's okay. Zach Daniels is his replacement. He hits an RBI single to take the lead, but ultimately the Red Sox tie it right back. But RBI single for Zach Daniels. Chas McCormick gets to start at center field today and at the 2 spot. He he's just like Justin Dearden, had a walk, a fly out to right, grounded out into a fielder's choice to shortstop, and Duran out at second into a double play. Or not double play, sorry. He got on base on the fielder's choice, but Dearden's out. His replacement was Alex McKenna. He grounded out twice, 0-2. Jake Meyers got the start at the 3 and in at left field, and he was 1-for-3 with a single in the first and ended up scoring a run in this game off of the home run by Corey Julks. So there you go. But yeah, besides that, a ground out and a strikeout for Jake. He had no replacement. His replacement was Indersby, and I've never heard who this guy is. He hasn't even had an at bat. He didn't even at bat. Meyers' last at bat was in the 5th inning, and no one ever. Was his? who's his? I think his was his replacement was Greg Kistner. Actually, Greg Kistner had a walk in the seventh, and then he had a walk in the seventh, and then a fly out to right. Corey Julks he played the whole game. He played the whole game for the Astros. 5 at bats. He was the only guy to play the whole game, and he looked good. 2 for 5. Home run to left to score. Jake Meyers get that started in the first inning. Reach on an infield single in the seventh to shortstop to get Kistner to second. Yeah, he looked pretty good in this game. So he played the whole way through. Corey Lee, he had 3 at bats today and was 0 for 3 with a strikeout looking pop out in the second. In the fifth, had a fly out. He hit that ball hard though, and it almost got out, but no, it was close. Yanner Diaz was his replacement, and he was 0 for 2, double play, and a ground out to pitcher. CJ Stubbs started at first base today for the Astros, and he had a single to center, scored a run, and flat out to center. Bly Madras was his replacement, and he was 2 for 2 today with a double to center and a single to right. So good job there. Rylan Bannon started for the Astros today. He had 2 at-bats, infield single to second, Stubbs to second, and a walk in the fourth. So there you go. Good productive at-bats for Bannon there. His replacement is Tyler Whitaker. He struck out swinging twice. That's it for him. Shea Whitcomb started for the Astros today. He had a hit as well in the second inning, had a single to left. Bannon to second, Stubbs to third. That's it for him. And his replacement was Molina, who had a really good day yesterday and with a home run. But he struck out swinging twice today. Christian Gonzalez gets the start at the 9 spot for the Astros today and at the DH. And he ends up going 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Dixon Machado is his replacement. He gets on base twice today with a walk in the 6th inning and an infield single in the 8th inning. A lot of infield singles for the Astros today. Most of their, about half of their, if not almost half of their hits were infield hits, infield singles. So, yeah, let's go over pitching. We're not going to go over much. We're just going to go over 2 guys who played the first 4 innings, and that is Sean Dubin and Brian Garcia. Sean Dubin gets to start for the Astros today. He goes 2 innings, gives up 3 hits, gives up 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Not the best performance, but looked decent. And then Brian Garcia, I like what I've seen from him. He's a guy who has spent some time in the major league roster for the Tigers, and he looked pretty decent today. Went 2 innings, 0 hits, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, 0 strikeouts. No strikeouts, but he got through the 2 innings with nothing. No walks, no hits, no earned runs. So I liked the game wasn't on TV. I wasn't even at home, but I did listen to the game on the radio because I was in the car. So I liked what I heard about, because I could hear, what was going on with him while he was pitching, and everything sounded good to me. But that's what happens. When you're listening to the game on the radio, you can't really tell much. But that's really it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy them. Our thoughts on the Astros game for today, and peace out.